Good morning, everyone. We're back in the shop, and if you've not seen, I'm out of sheep wool pads, or shearling, you can say. So I gotta cut some up to make some more, and I don't know if I ever really told anybody how I do so. I've had some people in the past ask me what these little yellow pads were and where I got them from. So this is just shearling, bark tan shearling, I believe. I could be wrong, but pretty sure that's what it is. And typically when I do saddle repair, I gotta redo a skirt, put new shearling on it. Sometimes this stuff gets really dirty and matted and falls apart. So sometimes I have to get a saddle in, and I do have to do that. And I do like that because that's when I get to buy some of this. So usually it's a nice sheet of it, but this is kind of just leftovers from the last one that I did. You can kind of see the skirts cut out in there. So I'm gonna show you how I cut them up. It's pretty simple. All I do is I just flip it over. I grab myself a knife, and let me just cut that little extra off there. Let me go ahead and zoom in real quick. All right, there we go. So I don't know, probably like for me, I'd like 1.5 inches wide. I just cut a strip down the center. You can see that. Try to get my hand out of the way. Cut her down. That is definitely wider than 1.5 inches, but that's all right. So you just cut out a couple strips like so. And like I said, I like using this for oiling, antiquing, and yeah, that's just what I like to do. It's a lot easier for me. I don't use like paper towels or any of that stuff. All right, we got these little strips. Now what we're gonna do is, well, let me find this real quick, cut that extra scrap off. Okay, so that's junk there. So I'm gonna take it and then just cut little squares out. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you have like that right there. Pull that apart. And then I take my scissors, where I put them at. Oh, they are underneath the box. Let's hold my GoPro up. Okay. All I do at this point, see how I have all these frayed edges and stuff? All I do is take these scissors and I trim them down, so you can see that. You just don't want any little pieces of the shearling to get inside of your tooling after you're done using it for antique. So I'll go over the top here, just kind of trim around it. Any of this just loose hairs, just like that. Just take it like that, and there you got yourself a nice little pad. Throw it in your box. So you can, I mean, it wouldn't be too inexpensive to just buy some shearling to do this for. I mean, you don't have to do saddle repair. I've tried the synthetic, I just really don't like it. It just doesn't pick up the antique as well, and the oiling too. But usually I tell you, if you had an entire side of this shearling and you cut it all up for this, I promise you it would last you a long while. If you don't have any local saddle makers near you, you can message them, call them up and see if they have any of this, because usually if someone's repairing saddles, they usually have a lot of this scrap and more than they can go through with it when it comes to their own antiquing and oiling. But yeah, so this is the kind of process that I go through, and it's just, like I said, the way I prefer to do it. So this stuff right here, all this little scrap right here, you can see this right here. My buddy, if you know Bucker Tack House, he actually keeps this stuff right here, and then he stuffs it to make buck rolls for saddles. So after a few minutes of cutting, this is what we're left with. A bunch of these pads. We got the scrap here. You can keep it. I personally don't. But yeah, and you can see we did not use a lot. I mean, we still got plenty of this shearling left over. So I'm gonna go throw this underneath the table. We're gonna go throw this on the table for antiquing, and probably just throw another pad over here on the oil table. So, all right, people. Like I said, I know something someone asked me about a while ago, kind of what these were and how they get them. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you later.